The wife deliberately kissed her husband at the party. Then she observed the reactions of several girlfriends. She wanted to find out who was seducing her husband. It turned out that she had just received a text message revealing her husband's infidelity when she went to get a drink. She could hardly believe that the mistress was sitting right at the table. To verify the authenticity of the message, she intentionally kissed her husband in front of her girlfriends. Then she watched each of their reactions, but none of them showed any change in expression. She began to doubt the truthfulness of the text message. Little did she know that it was all part of her husband's deliberate diversionary tactic. For the past 3 years, the wife had handed over the company to her husband to take care of their seriously ill daughter. Unexpectedly, her husband had secretly been supporting a college student. When the husband sensed that his wife was becoming suspicious, he deliberately arranged this banquet to dispel her doubts, so he could be with the mistress without restraint. To satisfy his vanity, the man even claimed that it was he who had founded his wife's company. When the mistress heard this, she planned to show off in front of her friends. So the next day, she went to the man's company claiming to be the CEO's wife, but was stopped by the company receptionist. She immediately declared that she was the CEO's wife, since the female CEO had stayed home to take care of her child for 3 years, and the company staff had changed time and again. When the mistress took out a photo of herself with the man, the staff truly believed she was the CEO's wife. Meanwhile, the female CEO's close friend had just closed a $50 million contract, and only needed the client to come sign it. When the female CEO initially invited her to join the company as director, she had promised to turn the company into a Fortune 500 enterprise, seeing that signing the contract would allow them to achieve their goal. They did not know that all of this was about to be ruined by the mistress. When the mistress saw there was a pregnant woman in the company, she not only spilled milk on the spot, but also sought to fire the director for slacking off at work. Everyone present immediately became indignant, claiming that the director was a talent the female CEO had paid handsomely to recruit, and, as a technical backbone of the company, should never be dismissed. The mistress declared that the company belonged to her husband, and that she had the right to fire any employee. At that moment, the company's new supervisor rushed over. Upon hearing that the mistress was the CEO's wife, he immediately sent everyone away. The director seized the opportunity to call the woman and ask what was really going on. The woman,